My name is DoccoBell and I make videos for every game that I platinum, and today I'm getting 2 platinum trophies for Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. This is probably the first game that I know which has double the platinum experience since Iceborne is World's expansion. Both games have 50 trophies each, which totals to a crazy 100 trophies combined. And PSNP pretty much estimated the plat time for both at around 600 hours in total. Now, Monster Hunter is very much known for its long grindy hours, and that's mainly due to the fact that the hardest trophies for the game are hidden behind the devil spawn that makes everybody on, the dreadful RNG. And yes, for those of you who already know,
I'm talking about the crowns.
which I'll have to get all the mini and large crowns for all the monsters in the game. For the regular schmegula monsters, it goes as high as 12% for the spawn rate, and for the Elder Dragons, which is everyone's nightmare, goes for a crazy 1 to 2% chance spawn rate. But we're not stopping there because there are also trophies for capturing endemic life forms, which are your small animals, and these are also RNG. Too much RNG for you? Well, guess what? Capcom isn't done because in Iceborne there's also treasure hunting, and if you haven't caught on yet, yeah, RNG. So join me as I bash my head against the pavement in this ever so exciting adventure that is Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. Before my adventure begins, I did get to play this game on release, which is why I already have 19 trophies. But that was 6 or so years ago, so getting on Monster Hunter again definitely had me feeling like a newbie, because I am, since technically this is my only second Monster Hunter game.
Docky's running away.
Easy, man. Check this out.
I'm still watching. What am I? Is something supposed to be happening? yeah. Yeah, that was great. I'm glad I watched that.
After doing our first hunt to get the hang of things in the game, we did have to wait for everyone to get on. So while waiting, we ended up going for the Guild Cards trophy for receiving 50 Guild Cards. Still waiting for everyone to get on, we ended up having fun at the hub with some friendly arm wrestling button match competition.
Stand up.
Dude, how do you?
Make that.
Dude, I hate button mashing things. It's so whack.
Just play Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I
Play
played
Dead by Daylight.
Yawn.
He has a turbo controller. I'm convinced.
Mel, press X on this right now.
What if we went to the hunt? All right, Bruce, do your best. Try real hard, okay?
Oh, you know I will.
Okay.
You know what? Mel. Mel. Okay. Damn, you put up more fight than Doc.
We did find out that we had to do our individual solo quest lines first before actually having to play together. And here we have our first skill check in the game, and this is to hunt Mr. Jurassic Park. I wanted to see what weapon would suit me better in this game, in which I wanted to first try out the insect glaive. My first hunt didn't really go as fast as I wanted it to go, mainly because I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the time, but all I cared about was that I looked cool as balls jumping around like an anime character and doing absolutely no damage to this thing. Eventually, I had him limping, honing in for the capture. This would also be the hunt that would get me the trophy for hunting 100 monsters, which carried over from my last save back in 2018. And doing the tutorial for the Clutch Claw, which also nabbed me my first Iceborne trophy. The more monsters we hunted, the more we improved, and we were picking up on it pretty fast. Oh, yeah, literally, you're not faster.
You are such a loser. You're an actual loser.
Well, sometimes. Also, I did end up switching the insect glaive for the light bowgun since my last hunt with the glaive went so slow, and I just can't have that when I start my crown hunting rampage. While improving on our individual mechanics, we did forget about one important thing about the game: team chemistry.
Right here. This should be good. No, I think I'm too far. I'm gonna miss.
Of course you're gonna miss. You see this? This is a great sword user right here.
Yeah, watch. I think this one's gonna miss too. I don't think I actually made it. This one's good.
Props to that, man. What? Oh no! I thought you hit him! I thought you hit him! It's not my fault, you missed like 4 times! And literally for the first couple days we were just playing the game, which means doing all the quests and accidentally riding a pig for another trophy. Stealing some chicken eggs from a Rathian because it was almost time for breakfast. No! Oh my god, I'm so good. Alright, let's talk about this. Dude, you can make more babies! Oh, he screamed. Yeah, that's your downfall, because now I can escape. Gotta get my stamina back though. Oh, he flew away. He's like, yeah. See, I told you, man. You could just talk it out. I told her you can make more babies. She was like, you know what? You're right. While progressing through the story, however, I did feel a little bad for stealing the Rathian's babies away from her, so I decided to tag her along with us. True. Why do animated characters always laugh like that?
What do they laugh like, Doc?
Where'd you get him?
Dog, stop touching that thing.
Touching what thing, dude?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
you know
sure
what I'm
more
talking
than,
about.
like,
Stop
one.
touching that, whatever
What
that
the
is.
heck?
Well, whatever. It's a Raytheon beard, dude.
It's something.
On day 2, we ended up blasting through the main game so we can go straight into Iceborne. But not after going through new monsters we haven't fought yet, like the Crimson Chin. Look at this man's chin. The Crispy Tilapia, Dragon's Dodogama, and Nerd Gigante.
What have we here?
It's Nerd Grandma.
Wait, what?
Trophy. Finally, I got a time to myself, so I ended up cooking that Rathian I killed yesterday, which I didn't know was going to be its own minigame. Wait, how do you...
You listen to music. Dog, it's not like hard. You go da.
Dang it.
Dog, what are you doing?
I can't hear it, wait! Let's go. Trophy.
Bruce is like, Doc gets worse at this game by the
So
moment.
tasty.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean? I couldn't hear. I forgot how to cook. I don't cook till I order DoorDash. Now that break time was over, I still had to go through a couple elder dragons, like the Wind Dragon, Kuchidawara, which we beasted pretty easily. The Lion King, which we turned into Filet Leon, whatever the this thing is. This thing is ugly.
Whoa!
No, this thing is ugly.
He's cool as heck. What are you talking about?
He ugly. And the final monster for World, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I've got to stop it.
Whoa, calm down, Gramps. I know y'all are both elders now, but this motherfucker a dragon. Which unfortunately, he did fall from my trap card, the shotgun. And just like that, the main story was finished. I ended up watching a YouTube video since I couldn't skip the end credits, and thankfully it did give me a trophy afterwards. Trophy. But we're not done yet because now it's time for the expansion. It was so cold that it turned Mr. X into an actual chick, but more importantly, new monsters to fight. And I wouldn't call myself a monster hunter if I didn't kill this thing because that's kind of what I do. Oh, trophy. Beginning of a new expedition. Oh, and True Hunt begins. Back at HQ, I was messing around with the weapons and armors and such, because this would be the time to actually make our build so the expansion won't bully us into playing Animal Crossing instead. Here I ended up making my first charm for a surprise trophy. I also ended up hunting insects and stuff because no monster is safe from the hunter. And there's also this thing called the Steamworks where you basically gamble your coal for random trinkets and doodads. How is it square again? Trophy. 100% get addicted to this thing. I'm not even gonna lie. Ooh, some heavy armor sphere, some gold eggs, and a trophy? This one isn't an actual trophy, but more so a personal trophy of mine, and this is beating Bruce in arm wrestling. Yep. Yep. That's getting clipped. Twice. It's just
Bro,
like he
he
can't anymore. That's crazy. He can't. At some point in the game, I did want to see what else I could do in this game besides killing innocent wildlife. And for some reason, I ended up playing The Sims. And I wanted to get more parts for the gear I was trying to make. So I hopped on another optional quest to get me some calamari parts and ended up doing 50 optional quests, which I ended up getting to finally make 5 pieces of armor. And just before we got off for today, ending it with a banger, I managed to complete a total of 100 matches and my first crown for the game.
Guess it'll have to wait.
This motherfucker dragon. For day 3, I started out with a bang by capturing yet another gold crown for one of the most ruthless, most dangerousest monster in the entire game. Oh, trophy. Yeah, I was just joshing, but what I really meant was this annoying little motherfucker right here. Also getting another one of them trophies for beating him since he's part of the main Iceborne storyline. But this day is when I finally hit a roadblock with the light bowgun, and how an easy monster can make you think not once, but twice about life. And how Iceborne hit me with that reality check that I definitely need to start working on my late game build. So back to the drawing board, I decided to try out another weapon and see if I do better with this one compared to the other. But sometimes this game just cranks it up to 1,000 and no amount of good builds can save me without praying to Jesus. And now all I could do really is to keep playing and hopefully get better at the game. Not only does this game shine when playing with friends, but it also makes it so much easier, especially if you're using the hunting horn. God, I want to eat this meat so much.
No pause.
I did get my first taste of my very first miniature crown though. While it wasn't a priority for me just yet, it was a fun surprise. Sure enough, after getting that, I started low-key sizing all the monsters that I fought and hoped that it was a gold crown. Dude's big too, what the hell? only to find out that it was indeed just a silver, which at this time I wasn't aware yet on how this would haunt me later on.
It's only a silver.
Oh my god. So for now, I just wanted to wrap up the main storyline. I even met Geralt of Riverdale. Damn.
What?
And got to play as him, which was actually a really badass crossover. It still kicked my ass, obviously, but I decided to focus on the trophy-related questlines instead. Still curious on how the other weapons felt, I started on yet another build for the dual blades.
I should be able to.
Demon! Oh. Wait. Demon mode! And the longsword, which was super anime, might I add. Day 4 was a little painful for me to recap. Since I was still unsure on what weapon to go for, I ended up sticking with the longsword only because it made me feel like Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Unfortunately, I sucked at this weapon more than any other weapons in the game. So the next monster that we fought, I ended up going back to give the dual blades another shot, which you might have guessed already, I was an absolute beast at. Just kidding, I was still literal doo-doo water with it. So I ended up hitting the training grounds to learn some of the weapons combos and such, which the dual blades just didn't click with me at all that much, which resulted in me making it another weapon to try out and popping the trophy for making 5 weapons. Haven't used a bow in my life, so why not do a test run on one of the easiest monsters in the game? Unfortunately, my bow experience didn't really last that long since this thing literally carded me with its toenail. Lustrous scale.
You sell it.
What the f? See, I knew there was a reason why Hawkeye was the weakest Avenger, but the homie Tanjiro has his own anime series, so it just made sense that I go back to the longsword.
Give me the chicken that takes me to the monsters.
Okay, so I just had an intervention with God, and he told me to stick to what I know. And personally, I prefer hunting in freedom units anyways, so I went back to my light bowgun.
Get these tracks.
I wouldn't
It's
follow
back
myself.
here. The flies are— oh my god!
Behind us.
What the f? Wait a minute, whoa! After hours of getting beat up by this game, it just occurred to me that it's not about the weapon, but skill is what I was lacking most. And not only that, but I also had my anime flashback, which means there was no way in hell that I was going to lose to some cat who f***ed Batman.
I'm
Oh, hi there,
fully on
baby.
the
Get away
way
from
and
here.
not lost. I promise.
No.
Yeah, so I got carded again, but this was only the beginning of my arc, where I needed to run through the trenches first to reach the top.
My God.
Ah! My blade! Stop!
Just throw me back in camp, please, if you don't mind. All right.
Doc, I'm gonna need you to stay at camp.
And I'm the reason.
I'm gonna need you to stay at camp.
Knowing you'll do better without me.
Let's get you ready, partner. There's still work to do.
I wanna fucking kill myself.
For day 5, I was slowly but surely already getting better at the game, and it all starts with Iceborne's mascot, Velkhana. I beasted this dude so bad that he was struggling to get back up, eventually running away because he knew better. And this bird showed up wanting this smoke too, so he puff passed away after finding out what hours of suffering does to a man. Which also got me a trophy for progression, and apparently he was also the first variant monster I killed. What? There's 2? On my first variant monster. Even though I did improve a little bit, I'm still not there yet. But I was able to hold my own with a proper build and getting used to the monster's mechanics. And at this point, things were looking pretty good for me. After progressing far enough, it was time to fight this frozen poultry again. With the help of the homie Shindig, he managed to distract it long enough for me to reach the lever and blasted this thing point blank range, just for him to run away again. So we followed him into his place of residence and the final battle for this bird began. But with the help of ShinW, the fight didn't really take that long and we managed to finally beat this thing once and for all, progressing through Iceborne's story even further. But the story part wasn't done yet because I still had to hunt a couple more monsters before I reached the end boss for the game. Unfortunately, to get to said monsters, I had to do the most boring part of the game and something that Monster Hunter Wilds needs to fix because this was boring as like the game had me snooping around the ground like a dog just to find the next monster I had to fight. Like, bro, who asked for this? And guess what? After finally finding and killing the monster I was tracking for, I had to do it again. And honestly, after I finished another tracking quest, I had to go to bed because it literally almost put me to sleep. You would not believe your eyes. This man's got RGB, dude! For day 6, I was finally done with the tracking quest. I just had to cap Namaste or whatever his name is, and I was off to fight the final boss of the game. After finally reaching the place where the final boss is, me and the NPC homies prepped for the final fight. And by we, I meant me. because these dudes literally do nothing. And of course I had to beast Nerd Giganto again just before the actual fight begins, but after the fight this is where he finally shows himself, and now it was about to get spicy up in here. After breaking its shell, this dude literally becomes a necromorph, which he then proceeded to end my life with Goku's Spirit Bomb. What the? The fight was pretty difficult because of its one-hit kill moves, but with some help we managed to finally kill this thing and beat the story for Iceborne. Trophy. Beating the game would then unlock the Guiding Lands, which I still don't understand what the Guiding Lands is personally, but pretty much it's all the maps in the game combined into one whole map. Yeah, that's the best description I can give it. Oh, trophy. And now, I was aiming to get all the crowns for both games, which I definitely got lucky because the first monster we hunted was indeed a small gold. And a bunch of miscellaneous trophies along the way, like spending time in the hot springs, getting research points, and hunting my first tempered monster just before moving to day 7.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm dead. Oh, never mind. Your boy lives.
Aww.
Oh, he's doing it again. All right, I'm dead this time.
Finally getting into the actual grind of Monster Hunter, the infamous crown hunts.
I think you said something like
What
that.
are you talking, Mel? What are you
What's up,
talking?
Dante?
Bro, he's getting messed up. He's getting messed up. He's getting messed up by all these. Look at all these little dudes with cannons, bro. They're my people. Look at them.
Aw, that's cute.
God bless. That was awesome. The beginning part was easy since I needed literally all of them still, and I was just on a rampage and killing random monsters in hopes of a crown. But now I had to try out different builds yet again, since it's crucial that I don't fail the quest just in case the monster I was fighting was indeed a crown itself. And I actually found this video where someone was saying that building a heavy bowgun spread shot with a shield was indeed very nutty. So I was keen on trying it out for myself while crown hunting. The only problem with that build is I had to be up in their face pretty much, which when I was faced with monsters like the Basil Ass, I had to switch back to a weapon with a little bit more range. But it was good because then I'll be a little bit more flexible depending on the hunt I was doing. Even though I was getting lucky with some of the crowns I've been hunting, I was doing them relatively slower than I would want. So I decided to make even better weapon and armor sets while also progressing with my miscellaneous trophies still. Luckily there are monsters that I don't need crowns for, like the Furious Rajang, and I guess even the normal Rajang, and Raging Bracky, which is personally my favorite monster in the game.
See? Raging Bracky.
Oh my god, what the f is he doing?
Yeah,
He's doing a
how
combo
Bracky's
on the
like
ground.
dying breath.
Oh sh! That was
yeah.
sick as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
And like I said, I love the fact that I was still making trophy progress while crown hunting. Even when farming for the armor set that I wanted, it was still progressing the trophy since I needed to farm all the Guiding Lands minerals stuff anyways, and maxing it to level 7. And after getting my mid-game armor set, I got another trophy for crafting 5 even rare pieces of armor. So after doing some research, I found out that I needed one of Safi'jiiva's weapons, which means I had to hunt down Safi. And as you can see, this was pretty much what happened to that dream. Oh, and he also has some movesets that I've never seen before, like this unblockable attack that I thought I was going to take like a champ, but ended up taking it up the ass.
I trust my shield, I think. I'm just gonna test it out. If I die, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening. It did not work.
Whenever he does that move, I do have to hide behind a rock, but sometimes you're just too far and carting is the only option. Not only that, but this quest had us crunching on time and we pretty much had to kill it quick, else he just flies away, which was also kind of annoying. Craziest thing is that I don't even need this dude for any trophies besides materials for crafting a pretty good weapon set, which is horrible because it's not even the best. So that was pretty much day 9, which I kind of wasted chasing a pretty difficult dream just to make mediocre weapons.
Bro, I stuck my gun in his butthole and I just fired.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I actually
Great
just
job,
legally
great
changed
job,
my
great
name
job,
to
great
Raging
job.
Brachiodos just because of that.
What the
At this point, I was kind of getting tired of the item management and having to gather more materials just so I can have ammo for both my bowguns. I still wanted to have the boom though, and then it dawned on me that there is a weapon that requires no ammo. And it can still give me that satisfying feeling of living in America, the gun lance. However, I have no idea how to use this thing yet. out. Good thing our friend Kim just joined, and it just so happens that she's still in high rank, which I am currently in master rank, so it was literally the best time to get the feel on how to play the Gunlance. And it was disgusting on how fast we're killing monsters now, but more importantly, I was slowly falling in love with the Gunlance. And even more importantly, helping out a low or high rank hunter also gave me a trophy. Now that I was relatively familiar with the weapons of my choice, it definitely made me hunt a lot faster and a lot safer.
Hey, it's a gold too.
But more importantly, the gold crowns were pouring in.
Dude, you got the Black Diablos gold, smallest and largest Devil-a-Ho.
I also ended up selling a bunch of my junk for that sweet 1 million. So far, the gold crown hunting was actually going pretty smoothly with constant progress every day, even reaching hunter rank 100 while getting another crown in the bag. I did want to take a quick break from crown hunting so I can get the trophy for doing 50 arena quests. Arena quests are pretty annoying since you have to use weapons that the game gives you, so all that grinding for decoration that makes you stronger doesn't exist here. The easiest solution we found was to do this one particular arena quest where I only had to kill an X amount of flies, which was pretty quick. And the best thing about this is that you can keep replaying this arena quest until you hit 50. I didn't get to find any crowns this day since I ended up focusing on other trophies like getting special tracks, and finally breaking my master rank cap. And the rest of the stream was pretty much chaos and fun times with the gang.
He's in the corner getting fucked.
Oh my god!
What is going on?
Why
Come
is he so
on,
like?
bro.
He's
What am I
obsessed
supposed to
with
do
you.
This
with
guy
that?
actually is a troll.
He's actually obsessed
Man,
with you.
all the way over here.
I missed.
Dude,
Dude, I just beat the shit out of Dog.
Yeah, well here it is. Oh wait, that's Mel.
Prominence!
Dog.
Day 14 is when I finally leveled my guiding lance to max by absolutely bullying this poor Baroth and finally hunting down a total of 500 monsters. Bruce also found a very useful spreadsheet online that definitely helped me in keeping track of what I still need, which as you can see, I was still very far from getting all the gold crowns. This sheet is also where I found out that there are indeed some guaranteed gold crowns for some of these monsters.
Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god, look at it.
Look at it. My cats are bigger than you. See you in heaven, dude.
No, don't. I catch it with my capture.
Which also helped get the trophy for having 10 giant gold crowns in the game. Even more progress because on day 15 I ended up hunting a total of 50 tempered monsters and 30 variant monsters while crown hunting. And I eventually got the trophy for hunting 10 miniature gold crowns this time around.
Nothing.
Oh, trophy. Got a trophy though.
Yeah, the trophy that I got as soon as I started the stream was probably the last of my victories for that day, because now comes the dry spell of the silver crowns.
It's not a crown.
Not.
That motherfucker was huge though.
It's not a crown.
Not, please.
It's not a crown.
How is that not a crown? The whole stream was 8 hours long. That's a whole shift. And for all those 8 hours, it was spent looking for this piece of shit large crown basil ass. Bro, I'm going to freak out, dude.
Was that not a crown?
I'm going to flip.
No.
I'm going to
It's
There's
not
no
a
shot that
crown.
wasn't a crown.
No
That's
problem.
not a crown.
I'm
No
going to
problem.
flip. I'm going to flip. As I was about to call it a day and do it all again tomorrow, however,
It's a gold.
let's
We're
go! But little did I know that the worst has yet to come. Day 17, I didn't get to do a bunch of crowns, but I did start it off with a gold crown and a trophy to boot. Oh my god, dude! Trophy! Yay! That's crazy! But the most annoying part about crown hunting is that it's better to just measure the monster, especially the elder dragons with only 1 to 2% chance, since the fights normally last for more than 10 minutes each, if you're lucky. And this is pretty much the whole stream, which is just me going in for the size, then backing out, and it's literally the worst part about this platinum. It did end up being the smallest size before I ended the stream, which has been a trend for most of my hunts for some reason. And this is all thanks to my girlfriend telling me to not leave the hunt, because when I sized this thing, I could have sworn it wasn't it. Oh my god, Bruce!
What do you mean?
This day is somewhat quick since I had no luck with any crowns.
Not yet.
Oh my! It was my smallest, but I'm gonna
I have to eat.
It's too early for you to be losing your mind. Besides the one lucky break, so at least there was still progress. And I did end up finishing 15 investigations, however, to end the day. To help me more with the crowns, since I needed more crowns than I thought, I decided to tackle Fatalis, which is the end monster and probably the toughest fight in the entire game. Before I can even get to call people for help, I had to beat this dude 1v1, which I pretty much did first try, but that's because Fatalis didn't have that much HP. No shame, and I will admit that I still suck at the game to some degree. I did get hard carried by this Giga Chad Skye, because let me tell you. Oh my god, he freaking one-tapped me. I'm so sorry, dude. Since we only have 3 cards and I already carded once, I have to seriously lock in now to even have a chance at killing this thing. Wait, use the barricade.
Sounds like a joke.
Oh, don't drop me, please. Do not drop me. Do not drop me.
He dropped one. I didn't get to pick it up. I just saw
Don't drop me, bro. Don't drop me, bro. Don't drop me, bro. Please.
Hey, it crashed.
Oh my god, I had to scratch my back. All right, so that was 2 cards. So the smartest thing to do is to watch as Skye does his thing. It got close a couple times, but he managed to pretty much solo Fatalis, and just no words for this man. He's too good. But like the vulture that I am, I ended up carving the hell out of this dude, so now I have my Fatalis armor set, and things should be a little easier from here on out. After getting not a single crown on day 20, I just decided to do some trophies for the guiding lands. Alright, day 21 was still miserable because it was another dry spell for crowns, and I just kept getting silver crowns throughout the day. Monster Hunter World has taken over my life! I was still having some sort of fun at least, even if we were at the Silver Crown dry spell the whole day.
Ready? Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Dog.
Dog.
This is 74 damage, you're welcome, dude.
It did 74 damage, you're welcome.
Yeah, I think I've already like completed all my dude.
Trophy. I feel like every time I size the monster here, it would still be RNG because there's not any accurate way to size them. For the smallest Kuchi Doora, I did get extremely lucky because I was about to leave, but ended up staying to fight him just because I haven't done this quest yet. Oh my god, it is gold. Let's freaking go, dude. That was the most annoying thing. Good thing I didn't leave. I was about to leave too. But the toughest part is thinking that you have it, only to find out that it wasn't even a crown to begin with. But Lady Luck does have some sort of mercy on me and finally gave me my last smallest crown for the base game. Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go.
These crowns truly do mess with our feelings, but the moment you finally get that gold crown, the happiness cannot be described. And yeah, this was a 10-hour stream, by the way, so the enjoyment and pain were very real. Let's go! Trophy! The majority of the upcoming days are literally just crown hunting, so here's a little montage. What the?
Silver. Silver.
Damn, not another zinger box.
Let's go!
Yeah! Let's freaking go! I was spamming X too fast, I missed it, but yes, let's go!
Let me see it.
Look at it. You watching it?
Yeah, watch it.
Oh! Oh, nice. See, I called it, dude. There's also like, or Crazy Steve. Trophy. Oh, because Rajang was there. Smart. And his win is getting. Let's go. It is a gold. Oh, it was silver. Here we go again.
Oh my god, it was actually gold.
What the?
That was gold, nice.
Sweet. Let's go, bros!
Let's go! Nothing!
Dude, why do you keep saying that, dude? I thought we got it, bro. Come on. Come on.
Chuck, that was nothing, dude.
Can't also sub.
My god, he was nothing! I'm gonna flip.
Oh my
Scream,
god.
Bruce, get it out. I need it for content, bro. Scream.
Your guys' ruiner is my small Tia right now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Scream it. Scream it, bro. I need it for the content, Bruce. Please let me milk you dry, bro.
What the
Bro.
It was nothing, dog.
Get some good pound. But not too good of pound. 14 hours sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
It was
That's just
nothing,
called
dog.
dying.
I told you.
Damn.
Aww. The true gold. Oh, Lord.
Let's go, Bruce! I told you! I told you! Oh my god! I was actually...
I like how he had to say, I'm not faking it. I'm not faking it.
Welcome to another 8-hour stream, where the only monster I've been hunting the whole time was the frozen poultry dish himself. This thing was so annoying to fight, only to find out that it wasn't even a crown was definitely heartbreaking. It's a 30-minute ass fight. And the whole stream was just me going into a quest, sizing this thing, and then leaving. Oh, a 26-minute fight? Here's a silver. Silver. Yeah. And the craziest thing is that it only shows a crown if it's bigger than the one you already have. So getting another silver is such a slap to the face.
So,
Mother.
But I mean, I don't necessarily always equate that to being like,
Literally 7 hours into the stream, I was legit losing my mind. But 8 hours in, just before I was about to end the stream, this happened.
I'm still measuring him.
Love to see it.
Oh my god, it's another silver, brother. At this point, Volcano was literally in my nightmare, so I started hunting this mother anywhere I could find him. And at this point, I was already questioning everything that has to do with this game. But I knew I couldn't possibly stop now and give up on the plat, so I tried to hold in the rage as much as I could, until... Okay, he's actually towering. Oh my god, dude. This is it? Oh my god, yeah, it's towering me so much. So my girlfriend was still asleep, but I wanted her to get the crown as well because this was a miserable experience, so I bolted across the house and logged her in. So now that I was certain that this was the one, it was time to get to work. Let's fucking go. Oh. Wait, all right, Volcano, thank you for the thank you for the follow. With the stupid bird done, I now needed one more monster for both crowns, which are also both my trophies for every gold crown in the game. And just a huge shout out to the homie Shido for helping me get my last crowns. Since he had some good investigations for this monster, he was actually uploading and downloading his saves just so we can keep using the same investigations. So yeah, homie saved my ass from jumping off a building. It did take a hot minute and we kept getting more silvers than anything, but definitely not long compared to the chicken.
You're dead.
Trophy.
Let's go. Congrats. One crown.
True large
yeah.
crown collector.
Stop.
Let's go. And with all the large crowns done, it was just the miniature crowns left. Couple sizes later, and I think I'm finally done with the crowns.
I don't hear you getting.
Let's fucking go. Trophy!
Yeah,
Let's go.
Congrats.
Appreciate you, Shido.
Dude, you put in the work,
How's it
man.
feel? How does it feel?
I just had the investigation.
I blessed y'all, so you're welcome.
Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting
That
for.
probably looks clean, bro. Are you
Bro.
looking on your guild card?
Yeah. No, I'm about to check it off the list, the checklist.
Hold on, wait.
This is the last
I'm
box.
ready. I'm ready.
I'm looking.
Let me make.
I'm looking.
Oh.
100%, please make me bust. Yeah, I'm gonna
So now that the crowns were done, I just saved all the boring stuff for last, which is just leveling up the research for every monster, which does give you some for hunting and even more for capturing or just following the monster around while picking up all of its tracks. Yeah, I was kind of pissed I had so many left because this took me the whole day to do. I also did make another build mainly for the purpose of moving quickly around the map, so I made the sword and shield. After that monster though, it was time to end this boring grind once and for all. I've been at this for a whole ass month now, like non-stop, but I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Another boring RNG that took me a whole day were the treasures, where I had to befriend all the cats all over the map so they could begin trading with me for the treasure stuff. Like, I think Capcom purposely made this game's plat to be the most
miserable time for everyone, and I was actually just done with the game at this point. But once they're all leveled up, it was time to start trading and hope they give me a hint, which is what I needed, and I need like 60 of them, and then they only give me one at a time. And they're all RNG? Stupid, dude. But now that I have my first hint, this is where I would actually get my first treasure for the game. Getting all treasures for one locale, and the rest were just hopping back and forth until they gave me a hint, which was a battle on its own. And finally, after hours of just straight up nuking my stream because I ended up just playing copyrighted music just to save my sanity because I was actually going crazy, I am finally done with this dog water trophy. 9.5 hours, bro. Trophy. Oh, it's done. How do you whip out the your camera and the hub?
Damn, this escalated really quick. You got the ID uploaded and you're like,
no.
right, let's whip out the camera.
No, not like that. Yes, you heard that right. I'm whipping out the cam because the next trophies I need to get are for the lenient researcher who needed me to take all kinds of pictures. Not too terrible, honestly, and it's probably the easiest one for this game compared to all the other nonsense trophies.
Then when he's at school, I can stream for like, let's go.
Popo pecking order. There you go. That should be our trophy. For the lenient research trophy. And finally, I had to capture all endemic life, which both World and Iceborne has. So here's some sweet trophy pops and the World Plat while we're at it. Is this a helmet? It is a helmet. Trophy! Oh my gosh.
January of last year.
Let's go!
I've been doing it for a year.
No, it's
W
not.
melt. W
Hasn't
melt.
been
Bam! Get the
smooth,
frig over.
but-
Trophy! I also forgot that I needed to collect 120 house decorations, which I already have, but I just need to talk to my house cat for it to pop. And my final endemic life for the base game's platinum trophy.
Events.
Wait, I found it! I found the birds!
You found the birds?
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
Mel suggested was weird, but
I told you
I
it
fucking,
worked.
oh, let's go! Trophy!
I told you it worked.
That's so
Hell
weird.
yeah,
Why would
hell
it
yeah.
work?
I told you it worked.
That's the platy. That's
Platy
the platy.
for world, let's
Conquer
go!
the world, let's go.
So now I have one trophy left, and that's to catch this jellyfish that only spawns at night with clear skies. Probably the worst mistake I've ever made in my life as a trophy hunter was to leave this thing for last. Oh, and this was a 15-hour stream, by the way, so I was so ready to be done. Stupid.
You only show up on the clear sky.
Clear sky, nighttime. You, Capcom. Welcome to day 32, and this was a 9-hour stream, and all I needed was some random ass jellyfish floating around, so it shouldn't be too bad, right? I think the worst part is having to wait for it to be night just for it to not spawn, so I have to wait 20 more minutes in real time just so it can cycle back to nighttime. So what do I do while waiting, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Absolutely nothing. But as I was about to absolutely lose it, a miracle happened.
Homie tried to booty bump me. The bear told it.
Oh my god, it's there.
Oh my god, did I see that right?
That was it.
Get it, go! I believe in you, you got this! Go!
Hey, the best part is, bro,
Wait.
you can do parkour.
Go!
Awesome.
You can do it! You've tried so many times! You've had the practice! You can do this! I believe in you! You can do it!
Speed
You can do it!
He just died.
How do you even die, bro? Wait.
It says quest failed. Like,
Oh my god, wait. I'm too tired to parkour.
Oh shit, bro. He
No,
fucked up.
I gotta wait for the elevator.
Bye bye, jellyfish.
It's gonna be your plat, bro.
Go, 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 go!
Where's this elevator?
Yeah, I'm just taking your plat with you.
No, I took too long.
Bro, it despawned. My Zoom Master ran out, and I was like, is that bad?
Oh no!
Okay.
At this moment in time, I already knew that I was about to be playing this game for another month. So off I was again, trying to keep what remains in my soul, insanity. Until I reached that point where I literally had to stop for the day before I genuinely lost it. Day 33, I knew that I couldn't lose it now, since I only have one trophy left. So I just decided to goof off and listen to your boy Sponge, and I had the SpongeBob song, Jelly, 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 Jellyfishing at Night, on repeat, in hopes that the jellyfish would get attracted and finally show up. Actually, funny enough. Ain't no way to SpongeBob one work, dude. Just don't choke. That's it. I choked. Oh, I know I choked. Oh my god, you're so mine.
Oh my god, get. I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Yeah! Come here,
He's gonna come closer.
please.
I promise. He'll
No.
come back around.
Get back here, you pug! Oh yeah, you're mine.
No, so is Clara. So
No! How high are you?
It's almost there.
Let's go! Yes! Oh my god.
Get it! Great job, babe. Great job.
Ah! This game took me 300 hours to finish, but I did enjoy my time, especially with friends, and then ended up playing with a bunch of people in the end, which I'll leave their names and or links below, because a bunch of them did help me grind this out since like day one. I do stream on Twitch as well, so if you ever feel the need to watch a boring ass streamer at work, catch me live at DoccoBell. And before I end, I do want to do another shout out to my boy Shido, since he's, well, out of all of them, he's like the only one with a YouTube channel as well. So if you're watching this, you might want to watch another platinum YouTuber, Shido Cypher. Definitely way better than me. So also way more funnier. Like I think I tried too hard to be funny for these types of videos. But please do give him a follow or subscribe. Like he streams on Twitch as well and YouTube. He streams on both, and he posts YouTube videos on YouTube and stuff. And he also posts stuff on Pornhub. Like I definitely am looking for feedbacks because to be honest, sometimes I'm just like a little confused on like if what I'm doing is actually good. So if you guys enjoyed it, let me know down below, or not. I guess just like, and you know, yeah. If you watch it this far, you know that's pretty much more than enough. You don't even have to do anything. Thank you so much for reaching it this far. Giving me that YouTube mother. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And of course, always remember to keep it real, but not too real, because that's just boring. And I hope everyone has a phenomenal day. Trophy!